And he is with us once again. The one, the only J.P. Crawford is with us. How are you, man?
What's going on, guys?
It's good to talk to you. And how good does it feel to be back here in the friendly confines of T-Mobile after a road trip like that?
Yeah, it's always nice to come home after a long road trip, Friday night, so hopefully this place will be electric.
For you, JP, you're looked at as a leader on this team. You're one of the veterans. You've been here a long time. So in a situation like that, when things went the way they did, are you a guy that will stand up in front of the team and say anything, or are you more of a lead by example guy? What do you do as a leader after a situation like that?
Yeah, I tend to more lead by example. Everyone knows, how that road trip went, and the easiest thing you could do is turn the page and get ready for tonight. And everyone's looking forward to tonight and getting back on the right track.
How much at this point are you looking at the teams around you? We have fun every day looking at, all right, what did the Houston Astros do? What did the Red Sox do? What did Kansas City do? And everybody surrounding you in the wild card. How much, with 34 games to go, are you guys aware of what's happening around you?
Other people might be into it, but, I'm just worried about our game tonight and, how we're going to do. That's really much it, Don't really look too much in for the outside noise and just try to worry about ourselves.
As far as the despair, the homestand was amazing. You guys win 9 of 10, and everybody is hitting the road with a lot of, energy and positivity. And how do you sort of explain how it went so far the other way on the road? Was there fatigue setting in? Was it just, hey, the bad matchups? How do you look at that road trip?
Just baseball. We can't win all of them. We all prepare a lot before the game, and sometimes we fall short of the stick. And like I said earlier, the easiest thing you could do is just turn the page, forget about it, and look forward to it tonight.
Hey, one thing that you guys, everybody that's been interviewed after games and when this building has been packed, they have pointed to the crowd, and it's sort of unsolicited. They'll bring it up and just talk about the energy that players feel. For you, when this building is packed and when it is loud, is it just a different shot of adrenaline, or what's the difference for you individually?
Yeah, definitely. Makes you definitely bring another, gear to it. They definitely light the spark that we all need to, get this fire going. And, everyone wants to do good in front of the home crowd, especially when it's packed. Everyone's screaming, yelling, and makes you want to just try that much more.
At this point of the season, again, 34 games to go, physically, how are you feeling? Because, it's such a long grind, 162 games. Are you feeling it now? Does it take longer to recover, or do you feel like I feel as good as I did in April?
Yeah, some days are, tougher than others, but, we're living out a dream every day. So, no matter how good or bad you feel, it's a dream to step out there. It's an honor and a privilege to step out there every day. So take no days for granted, no matter how bad or good you're feeling.
Hey, as far as your season goes, how do you feel like things have gone? It feels like after you got moved down in the lineup, all of a sudden you took off. And is that happenstance, or is that, hey, there's less pressure? Or how do you view hitting in the top spot versus hitting where you're hitting now?
No, I think it's, it's baseball. You go through, big humps, you go through bad humps. Fortunately, the bad one lasted a little longer than I expected. But, yeah, it doesn't matter if I hit first, fifth, last, eighth, whatever I'm at. That has no part to do with it.
Do you go into this now, post trade deadline, does it just feel like, hey, there's less pressure on everybody to come through because the lineup feels longer? You bring in Naylor, you bring in Suarez. There aren't any holes in the lineup at this point. Do you guys view it that way?
Yeah, absolutely. 1 through 9, we're a really good team, and when everyone's rolling, we're going to be scary.
Hey, as far as Geno goes, I've remarked on his impact, not on the field. His impact, first of all, with the fans, his impact with you guys in that clubhouse. He didn't play here a long time. It wasn't like he was a guy who was here for a decade, yet he just seems to have had such a huge impact. What is it about him that seems to be a little different than most players?
He's the same guy every day. It doesn't matter if he's slumping or he's doing really good. He's going to come out here happy as could be. He definitely brings a light into the room. Everyone, just attracts to him, and he just makes everyone happy. And, yeah, like you said, off the field, getting him back was huge because, everyone looks up to him no matter, how we're doing. I do especially. I look up to Geno a lot. And since he came back, for me, it's been great.
What about Naylor? Did you know him at all before he came here? Did you have any sort of interaction with him?
I would try to talk to him at first base, but he would always give me short one-word answers, so I thought he hated me. So kind of avoided that. But totally a different guy once you get to know him and he's on your side. So definitely happy he's on our team.
I love that, and I heard him explaining it that I'm not here to chat. I'm thinking about, all right, if the ball's hit to my right, I'm going to do this. If it's hit here, I'm going to do like he's going through every scenario with every pitch. That's a guy with tunnel vision and a bit of an edge, and it seems like he's the opposite of Geno in that sense, but it seems like kind of a welcome addition to the clubhouse. Does it feel like that's had a nice impact?
Oh, yeah, huge impact. The guy's a gamer. All he cares about is baseball, and just to watch him go about his business every day is really cool to see. He's a true professional.
So you'd be on first base and say, hey, what's up, and there would be nothing in return?
Yeah, just short one-word answers, and I kind of got the vibe of like, okay, he probably hates me. I'm going to stop talking to this guy.
I love that. I love that. Hey, before we let you go, just in terms of you were a guy that was here when this team broke the playoff drought. You know how this city responded. Is that something you ever try to, relay to the guys that weren't here, that weren't a part of that, how much it means to the city and just how, there was a mania almost about the Mariners when that was going on. Is that anything you try to convey to them? Like, look, guys, this is what you're in store for if this team finds its way into the postseason.
No, I think everyone knows, how everything will get. A lot of people watched, and they could see how good the fans are, how rocking this place is during the playoffs. So everyone, kind of has a clue. You don't want to jinx it either. So just, leave it alone, and, what it'll be, it'll be.
Well, we're looking forward to it, man. It was unlike anything else in 2022, and hopefully we're looking at the same thing at the end of this stretch run of 34 games to go. JP, always fun to talk to you, man. Really appreciate you taking a few minutes, and we wish you, of course, nothing but the best.
Yes, sir. Thank you, guys. Thanks for having me.
There you go. There's J.P. Crawford, everybody, of your Seattle Mariners getting set for the A's coming up tonight, game 1 of a 3-game series.